if I can add, I don't know if this is something that the attorney or Dr. Chanley are going to speak to later, but one of my concerns was the thing that was brought forward by Ms. Fabiano and Ms. Alvarez was that how's she doing the evaluations for her husband's supervisors, right? So it's definitely a flag. You know, if it's not right, why is Dr. Chanley doing it? We need to follow due process everywhere. So that was a question in my mind, and apparently when Dr. Chanley was made acting or superintendent, I don't know at what time, she got legal advice on what she can and cannot do or shouldn't do, and this wasn't an advice given to her. So, you know, and right now, Mr. Weiss has looked at it again, and it's the advice that he can give to her, but again, not concerning enough to put her on administrative leave. Given that the person we're talking about is somebody who's worked for the district as long as her, has never had any issue with his evaluations. I don't see Dr. Chanley using the backdoor method to get his evaluations better. So while I do agree that what is not right should not happen going forward, it shouldn't be a reason to put her on administrative leave is what I feel. And I don't disagree that when something like that comes up, it needs to be corrected, but I do disagree that it cannot be a ground for putting her on administrative leave. And
just to go off that, I do want to just point your direction to, there was an email that I shared with the board on August 28th.
April 20th?
August 28th, last August, okay. August 28th. Read that document, because in that document it will explicitly state what you're talking about and that it shouldn't happen.
And you know, since we're discussing, you know, this issue, to the extent you want to identify the document, say what it is, so that Ms. Bohra...
It's the probable cause notice that the board receives in August from the Ethics Commission.
And what was it? What was the case?
924. That was the C924.
Sorry, what
decision
was it
on
about?
probable cause.
What was it about? I wouldn't remember from the number.
That was...
You could read the caption. So the title of the case?
Right here?
The case that's being referred to is, and I'm going to butcher the name, and I apologize, so let me actually get my better glasses. Vala Bahanani versus Shari Chanley, School Ethics Commission docket number C09-24 is the email attachment that Mrs. Fabiano was just referring, Ms. Bohra.
And there's one of the, does it say that she shouldn't be doing evaluations of?
Yes.
Okay. But I go back to my point that shouldn't be held as, you know, egregious enough for putting her on paid leave.